Hi everyone, I'd like to talk a little bit about my difficulties with speaking in front of the camera. So there's multiple things that can lead to those difficulties, and one of those things is related to diet, is that I have a lot of food intolerance and sensibilities. So sometimes when you look at me struggling to speak, or something like that, or I look a little bit strange, it could be related specifically to food. Something that I hate or didn't eat, actually. Sometimes it could also be a lack of calorie intake, but it's related to food and my diet at any given moment, which some may not realize. So after that, my mental disorders lead to a terrible brain fog, which can be exacerbated by other things, like allergies. So allergies, what happens is that sometimes I feel more congestion and it becomes harder to speak. And one thing that you don't know is that even things like my microphone right here can actually give me allergic reactions. So I just, I move it close to me, and sometimes it doesn't take too long, a matter of seconds, that I start to feel more congestion. And so, and this is complicated sometimes because it makes it harder to speak in front of camera. It's not pleasant whatsoever, but I never feel comfortable with all of my issues. But at least at this specific moment, I can express myself in a pretty good way, but you never know when it's going to end. Like, is it going to last? Sometimes it doesn't last too long, and you feel confident that it's going to, but it doesn't. So my health issues, my mental health, also leads to a sensitivity to light. So when I look at my screen, I can feel more anxiety. Sometimes I even tremble while speaking, and you may not realize it, but sometimes I have slurred speech related to that. Again, it could be specifically to that or a mix of other things. And not only that, but I also use some lights to make the quality of my videos better. So right now I have one on my left. I could have one on my right. Sometimes I use them on both sides, but like it doesn't take too long that when I open it, I am instantly affected by this light right there, and you can feel. I hear some like crackling noise in my head. It feels like it's popping, and you can already feel it. It's very annoying, but anyway, so it's hard to say what I should do with that. Again, like I said, so because of that, right now, actually, my monitor is closed. I actually speaking from the camera with my monitor closed because of that. So I started doing that after starting my videos, but I'm still experimenting, so I'm not sure what's the best thing for me. But as you can see, it's definitely more complicated than you thought. Again, it's possible that because of autism, I could have some trouble concentrating on the camera. So even if I look at it and you know the cliche that autistic people can have struggle to speak to people while looking into their eyes. Well, even if I'm not directly looking in your eyes right now, just the camera, it can still feel a little awkward to try to constantly look at the camera. And also I have strabism, so I can see double every couple seconds. It can be distracting, and it can be annoying, definitely. Sometimes I struggle to focus. But that's it for, I think that those things are related to health issues. A big thing that you may or may not have realized is that, not recently, because I stopped doing it recently, but I'm still experimenting, but especially in early videos, I was looking at my text on my monitor, or I was using my cell phone as a teleprompter. So I experimented a little bit with that. So what happens is that it becomes a lot less authentic, and I hate that. So this is frustrating for me. But my problems with memory is that sometimes I'm going to forget certain things, since I am not currently using a teleprompter or looking at at least some notes. But at least it feels more authentic. It feels much more genuine, and that's what I'm that's what I'm seeking right now. But sometimes, of course, the text could be much more important. It feels like maybe I should look at my text, or at least some notes, or take it more seriously to try to remember some part of the text, which I haven't really done yet. I am not serious enough. I don't have much preparation. Sometimes I write a little page or two before making a video. It can help me a little bit to make the video, even if I don't look at my text or even some notes. But sometimes because of that, I forget certain things, or I could miss certain words or sentences that could be much more impressive. But anyway, there's positive and negative things about that. So that's the price to pay right now. So I'm still not sure about what I shall do with that. But I will continue to experiment. And of course, right now my equipment is not really good. And I'm pretty sure that in the future it's going to get better. So as you can see, this was to give you a good idea of how hard it can be for me to make videos in front of the camera, and that you don't necessarily know when you look at me that I'm going through all of those things, and you don't know what's going on when I'm not filming. Okay, so you assume that you only see the result, and you assume that when I struggle to speak, this is like common. I most of the time, like every day, I speak like that. Not at all. Sometimes I have full energy for a certain amount of hours, and then I feel confident that I'm going to be able to speak with confidence and very clearly in front of the camera, and then it doesn't last too long. Okay, it doesn't take too long that I start to struggle, okay, to speak because of some of the issues that I just mentioned. So anyway, I hope that it's going to help you to have a better appreciation of what I'm trying to do right now, what I'm doing. But it's definitely, at least I'm definitely progressing, and I'm very happy about that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Have a good day.